ない。死体がない。このメモは樋口さんの。最初はやらせだったのがいつの間にか本物の事件になって、挙句自分が犠牲者になってしまうなんて。ゆかりちゃん。ゆかりちゃん、どうしたんだろう。まさか。
So with Higuchi now dead, our cast of characters is slowly dwindling more and more, and, well, we've lost contact with Yukari, which is never a good thing, but we do have a little bit of time, and we did just pick up a notebook, so why don't we give that a little view, and maybe we'll be able to get some useful information out of it. Sadly, that is not going to be the case. This document just seems to go into more specifications regarding the different death scenes that we kind of had outlined in Matsumoto's document. Specifically, it's interesting to see just how much thought Higuchi was putting into all this, especially with his horror background knowledge. He probably would have been able to set up some really horrifying scenes were he not caught up in some real-life horror. Still nothing too massively useful here. I wouldn't mind maybe getting some idea as to how to get out of this house, or maybe deactivate all the walled-off doors. But also, while we are up here, I guess we might as well take a quick look around the attic. Nothing too amazing up here. Some more possibly faked gibberish language. It's really hard to tell at this point what is something that's supposed to be in the house and what was just a prop set up by Higuchi. Still, there is one piece of pretty interesting art up here, namely this piece over here. It shows what appears to be a squid monster hiding behind a tree with the initials R.U. Pickman. Or I think it was R.H. Pickman, which is a reference to a Lovecraft story about an artist who would draw especially ghoulish things, which he apparently saw through some vision into the other realm where Cthulhu and all those lovely entities dwell. But things are getting more and more mysterious the more we head through the game. It's just, what did happen to Higuchi's body? Could it have been just the prop that he had set up and maybe upon finding it, he bonked us on the back of the head? I mean, as far as we know, we were the only ones with a key to the attic. Or maybe somehow we managed to corner the killer up in the attic and, well, maybe there's a secret passageway that leads all around through the walls. As seems to be common with most of these horror mansions. Still, I think our main focus right now is to find Yukari, and well, last time she went missing, she did just happen to be hiding behind her bed, so that does seem as good a place as any to check, I guess. Yeah, there's no option to search on the side of the bed, and there's nowhere else really to hide in here. And well, since we can't get help from her psychic visions, we're gonna have to try to use some of our investigative skills to try to figure out where she is. Well, the first thing that comes to mind is she'd probably want to hide someplace nearby, if in case she is hiding. And well, the closest places are probably the library or the bathroom, and neither one, especially with the blood tub, seems like a good place. But if you recall, Mayumi did find a nice hiding spot here in the bedroom. So, there could be a chance she could be in here. And the keen-eyed viewer might notice something is a little different. Namely, the plank that was blocking the way forward is now moved, so we can explore forward.
ここだったんだ。
カメラさん？
ゆかりちゃん。誰かに頭を殴られたんだ。それで気を失ってしまって。
知ってる。私も感じたわ。
その間に君に何かあったんじゃないかと思ったら、大切なものを失ってしまうような、そんな気分だった。
大丈夫。私ずっと一緒にいるから。
ありがとう。
どうもありがとう。私あなたと離れていてとても。
え？
なんでもないの。あなたにありがとうって言いたかっただけ。気をつけてね。まだ悲劇は終わっていないわ。
You know, nothing really spells out a successful relationship than being in a very distressed state and being a psychically linked connection between two lovers. Still, since we do have our psychic connection back, we might as well get a quick clue to see where we need to go next. Though I couldn't really tell much out of that. I think I could see a face, but well, it's really not much of a clue. Still, we don't really have much of a direction right now, so I guess we might as well spend a little bit of time while we're not being chased or given horrible corpses to find. See if we, I don't know, maybe can't learn a little bit more. And I mean, the library seems like the most logical place to learn some stuff. We didn't really look around here too much early on.
Camera さん。
無事だったんだ。
カメラさんも無事でよかった。本当。
ところで、どうしてこんなところに？
あれから突然大きな振動が起こって2階に逃げてきたの。
あとの2人は？
さあ。それより屋根裏部屋どうだった？
ああ、樋口さんが殺されてた。ところで何読んでるの？
夏希ちゃんの言ってたヨハネの黙示録。
第7の天使が吹き鳴らすラッパの音がするときには、神はそのしもべ預言者たちにお告げになった通り、神の奥義は成就される。
次は6人目。あ、ごめん、第6の天使のところを教えてくれないかな？
その声はラッパを持っている第6の天使に向かって、ユーフラテスの大河のほとりに縛られている4人の天使を解き放てと言った。
4人の天使。
何？今の音。
2階のどこかよ。誰かいるのかも。調べに行きましょう。
Well, that's always good. It's always nice to have some company with us, though I don't know, that clue from the Book of Revelations wasn't really super helpful. And it's even more confusing considering I assumed Natsuki was talking about the actual, biblical Book of Revelations, not a Russian tome? Maybe they were prophecies of Nostradamus, but somewhere on the second floor here, there did seem to be a loud noise, and using my psychic ability, I'm getting a strong sense from this bathroom here.
さっきの音、この靴だったんだ。何？ネズミ？
あやちゃん。
Well, I guess if we were wondering where the rest of Aya ended up, it seemingly stuck in the ceiling of the bathroom, but when you know it, she does appear to have a new key in her mouth, so let's go ahead and grab that.
「ありがとう」
腰の方大丈夫？
なんとか。カメラさん、早くここから出よう。
Man, that does not appear to be a pleasant way to have died. Though I guess maybe that reference to the River Euphrates was the water in the tub, maybe? I don't know. Maybe someone in the thread might have a better idea, but well, with that new key, we do not have to go too far to use it. You might have noticed that, I guess, small door that was in the library. So that seems like it's going to be our next destination. And I still really have to wonder, was the upper half of Aya's body always in there, or did somebody just run in there and place the upper half of it with some sheer force that it got wedged into the ceiling? Still, you can always hope that maybe behind this locked door will finally be some answers. Well, realistically, no, there still should be one more murder, but, sure, everything's fine.
いや、こんなことはもう起こさせないよ。
本当に？
本当だよ。
本当なら。ありがとう。でも、本当にこれで終わりかな。
I really want to say yes, but, yeah, everything's fine.
うん、終わりだよ。
私はそうは思わない。
damn area just sees straight through me. But holy Christ, what happened to Ryoko here?
Ryoko-san.
It seems like someone is still following the script setup and by Matsumura and Higuchi, but well, the angel clues are not making much sense, and just the way people are dying is just becoming more and more visceral, almost animal-like. Still, while we are in the study, we do have quite a few things to investigate. First off, we do get a new stone. Haven't got one of these in quite some time. We are almost done collecting them. Also up top here, we do have... well, it's kind of hard to say. It looks like some medical experimentation. We do find a new document. And also, we have a very large book down here.
ロシア語か。読める？
うん。日記みたいね。ドゥニグニク、ルースキパソ、ミハイル・ヒグチンスキー。表紙にロシア大使ミハイル・ヒグチンスキーって書いてある。松村さんが言ってた例のロシア大使のことみたいね。
Well, it certainly might explain all the occult stuff around the mansion, but sadly we really can't get any more interaction out of that. But in the safe over here, we do find a document and what appears to be some type of blueprint? Well, we might as well go ahead and read all of our new material here. I assumed if it was locked away, it has to be super important. And I want to apologize just due to the formatting of these documents. Wasn't really able to put subtitles, but I will put a link to the translations in the thread. In summation, this first document is from a Japanese man who seems to have been falling into a state of madness, and whose wife succumbed to madness himself. Not sure if it was someone that had lived in this house previously, but it seems to be the case. And this other larger document is somewhat illegible, but it seems to have to do with brain experiments and something regarding, I think, low-frequency waves, or what the document refers to, LFW, which the scientist who was doing the study was trying to use these waves as some means to control people's minds and drive them into an almost animal ferocious state. Apparently, it did work, but you had to question just what would be the purpose of such an experiment. And finally, we do have a odd blueprint here for what appears to be some kind of torture chair. Maybe it's connected to the low-frequency wave experiments? Still, these girls seem pretty down. Maybe we should just leave them alone, honestly. Let's just get out of the death room.
ねえ、なんか変な匂いしない？
匂い？逃げるんだ！そんな。エリちゃん！まゆみちゃん！いない。一体どこに？
Alright, so bad news. It seems that the monster, or Japanese, Bakemono, is really real. And, well, in case you had to guess, don't go back to the library. You'll be killed. But the girls have run away, and the good news is that Eri is close by.
エリちゃん。怖いのは分かってる。でももう大丈夫だよ。僕がいるから。エリちゃん。
ごめん。今任せて。
Yeah, that might be the best thing for her to do right now.
いいよ。よかった。
みんな私をタフな女の子だと思ってるけど、そうじゃない。本当はすごい怖がりなの。
でもそれを認めるのが本当の強さだよ。
そう。
さあ、行こう。
Kamura-san is such a sensitive individual. But, while Eri was pretty close, I get the feeling that Mayumi might not be so close, so get a quick psychic vision. That one was a little bit clearer, at least. I think we could see the stairs leading up to the attic and maybe that window in the attic, so we are going to be heading that direction. Now, normally when you are playing this, you do have to do a little bit of searching and probably use the psychic visions more than I am. And that can be kind of tedious just because, well, since your run is also attached to the whole battery and you're probably going to want to, you know, get to the girls as quickly as possible, you're probably not going to have access to as many psychic visions as you want. Still, once you do reach the attic, it's not too difficult to see where Mayumi is hiding.
Yeah! 私を化け物だと思った？もう大丈夫。一緒に行こう。いや、行かない。行かないって。一人でこんなところいたら危険だよ。いいの。もう死んだ方がマシ。何言ってるの、まゆみ。私なんかが生き残れるわけない。二人に一人。私とエリちゃんなら、私が死んでエリちゃんが生き残る。そうでしょ?
Of course not. All of you young girls are very important to Kamura-san.
そんなことあるもんか。
でも、バカ！全員が生き残るのよ！全員？そう！だって悔しいじゃない！こんなところで殺されるなんて。やり残したこととかあるでしょ？性格、ちゃんとしたい。エリちゃんみたいに。ここから生きて出ることができたら。生きて出られたらじゃなく、今からよ。 これから変えられるかしら。変えられるよ。自分に自信を持って。頑張る。頑張ってみる。そう、その調子。さあ行こう。みーちゃん、なつきちゃん、どこ行ってたの？心配したんだよ。
2階にいたんだけど引き返してきたの、ミカさんと。
もうずっと2階にいるもんだと思ってた。
よかったよ。怖かった
ねえ、何かあったの？涼子さんが殺されていたの。
涼子さんが？信じられない。一体誰が？
それより生きて帰りたい。帰れるわよ、美香さん。帰れるわよ。真由美、帰れるって信じようね。
ねえ、この匂い。
地下室から。
まさか。
みんな離れちゃダメだ。リカちゃん、二人ともここにいて。バラバラになるのは危険だ。
カメラさん、どうするの？
ここは危ないから。そうだ、2階に上がろう。ついてきて。メイクルームに。ここで待ってるんだよ。
ああ、カメラさんでしたか。
あ、タンさん。
どうしたんですか？
中にエリちゃんとマユミちゃんがいるから2人を見てて。僕は1階にミカちゃんとナツキちゃんを探しに行くから。
わかりました。気をつけてくださいね。
You know, I honestly was not expecting giant millipedes, but well, that's where we are right now. But more importantly, we have another 2 missing girls on the first floor and super dangerous giant millipedes just milling about. So we are going to need to find them, making sure not to go in the dining room because that is instant death, obviously. But well, I think the best place to start our search is probably in the cloakroom over here. That seems like a reasonable place to hide.
諸国民は怒り狂いました。あなた様も怒りを表されました。
ナツキちゃん、大丈夫？
地を滅ぼす者ども、滅ぼしてくださる時が来ました。
ナツキちゃん。
もうダメ、私たちは裁かれるのよ。滅びの時が近づいてるんだわ。
しっかりして。ナツキちゃんの神様はそんな簡単に生きることを諦めてもいいとは言わないだろ。
ごめんなさい。私
さあ、みんなのいるところに行こう。いいね。
So Natsuki is still not at 100%, but at least she is physically fine, but, well, where did Mika go? And we have so many doors to check down here. I mean, obviously not the dining room. She could have gone into the music room, but no, that just doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe we can get another quick psychic vision. No, that seemed even more unclear than usual, and I'm fairly certain that if you don't have a full segment of battery, you can try to use the psychic vision, but it just will come up with that static that we just saw. But either way, we really only have two options down here at the end of the hallway, and I don't really feel like the kitchen would be the safest place to hide. Not many places to hide in there. So that just leaves us this option.
私よ。わかる？つきちゃん。カメラさん。
もう大丈夫。誰もミカさんのこと叱ったりしないから。
そんなこと言って本当は別つもりなのよ。
ぶつわけないよ。ここにいるみんなミカさんの味方。本当に決まってるじゃない。さあみんなのところに行きましょう。
二人とも無事でよかったですね。じゃあ俺何か飲み物でも持ってきますよ。
一人で大丈夫？
平気です。それにちょっと気になることがありますから。
ダンさん変わってるのね。
ちょっと心配だな。じゃあ僕も様子を見てくるから、みんなは動かないでここで待ってて。
So all the girls are back to being safe and sound, but just what was up with Tan? And where has he been going?